boy, what you watch? Look what you watch. Know what you watch. Choose the right thing to watch. And this enough to watch. Sticky Stucky Sweet TV with Keith Gorgan, Facebook and YouTube. And that enough to watch. The movie star fly take off from Pelpa Time TV. So that boom.
A big sound, a play a big tune.
Ja Oli Emmanuel I boy. Ja Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. Well, Gideon go busting out them head again. So much oppression poor people face right now. Them crying out for freedom. Them crying out for free speech. Then said them want to stand up like them black liberators, like Malcolm X and Martin Luther. And the ancient monarchy will come pave the way, sir. Free up black people from me tear down them fence, yeah. Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon, well, the Gideon go busting out them head. I listen, I the power of the Trinity. Give us the teaching of His Majesty, and we know what, not every...
Blue, Mr. Gorgan, blue. Blue till me dance up me toe.
Up and running, up and gunning. Sticky Stucky Sweet TV. Keith Gorgan, cassava, passava. Mind over matter. Up. Yeah, man, I want a kind of hot, well hot, you know what I mean? Because we have really play something from aromatic reality. Yeah, man. When I talk about things, them and I adapt my life here. Because you have now. A lot of people are come on the forefront right now, you know, talk about the really bad things with this government are going with, really. Yeah, man. And it's really necessary and important at this time because, you know, you have a lot of people who depend on the internet as bloggers. All them in it to do is make the dollars. They don't see the money. They don't see nothing more, so they will put out anything just to get the views and things like that. A lot of them out there. So more people are trying the reality right and I want to really speak out. Them will pop up, you know. So it will get enough and enough. And I love that, you know what I mean? Because that we're there for. Because me personally, I'm on YouTube. And I'm on YouTube, if you look, I earn a living, you know. I try to make some money from money. Are the last thing upon my man to make money from YouTube. Trust me. Me do it as a cost, you know what I mean? Me do it as a platform. I do it as a man who have something to say, have something to give, and you know, and that's all it is. But it's not to do with money. That's why you see me not worry. I talk about like and share, because them people you see, you know, them things they not talk about rate. If we talk, them talk talk about share. No man, if people love your things and love your content, they will share and they will like and they will subscribe. And that's how me see it. And you know what I mean? Good things come in good things come in small parcels, I should say, right? So that's how it go. So a lot of people now, a lot of bloggers out there now, they just come and see it's an easy thing to make some money. All they think about is making money, but they don't think about them country. Right, and what go on to them country. They don't see nothing. Although them hear it and them see it every day, they don't want to address it. Some of them even say something and afraid to even give them viewpoint on it. No, them say what them say now, oh, them will leave that to the subscriber to them they not yeah, I tell you. Anyway, I tell you say, yeah man, aromatic reality is better to speak up some things powerfully. I have to carry it. Come I say exactly I say what me as think, but him put it out more boldly than me. I have to admit. Some have to carry it. So it make me, you know, have to never really touch the topic there. That's something we do want to touch. But we don't really have to touch that now. Somebody touch it and I listen it and I say, oh yeah, this man I thought the right thing, I touch the right note. I play the right drum beat. Yeah man. Because I tell you say, you know. And you see, and next thing I see, you know, what come to my mind, I'm talking about this particular blog right now. You see what me see to go on at the hospital, and that just come to me, you know, because I talk about Miss Joyce and give her my condolence to her family and things like that. Because I'm saying I like that woman so much. Because she's so joyful. So this come to my mind now. What me I say, you know? You know, so then people are deliberately run on the hospital, them like that. The two main public hospital, yeah. Because what? That's a deliberate thing, you know. And people have a look on this, you know, because they do it, they don't want to put the equipment in it. It's a slaughterhouse, as we call it, a slaughterhouse. So people go in there, in this fucking public hospital, St. James, Cornell region and things like that, and just just dying like that. Just dying like that. The amount of people that die, when we not hear about, you know. We not hear about. The amount of people are dead. And then look at them program it to do that so they can get rid of poor people. Because what am I saying, you know, if you don't have money, we don't look after you, know. And just die out, you know what I mean? Because we want to deal with the people now, the money they can afford it, or they can get. And this is deliberately, as far as me say. So, you know, because they want to make a different, they want to make this be a different Jamaica, you know. This is where it's going, you know. And people don't realize that, you know, people have the good, feel good factor every day, I go a party and I jump up and down, and then I take a little glimpse over them eye and see what go on. And that's why them people are going with these things. Because me always attack and I have to remember, you know, boom down the mind. He should be in a position when that happened to him. He will go to a private hospital. But no, then bring him a public. He shouldn't go there in the first place. But you know, you see, sometimes people, it's the money, you know, because he have a name. He is the man who found Bounty Killer, Ray and Lele, but you have now. I'm not too straight off of what I talk about right now, people, but that's how me bring over my coverage, you know, because you have to, some disconnected to what I talk about, right? It's really connected. So, you know, boom, down the mind, if you go to a private hospital, they're going to give him a scan, I'm going to pay for that, in which you shouldn't get that free as a law-abiding citizen in your own country. And in the 70s, you're going to get better treatment. But now, the people that set the program like this, don't worry about the hospital, them, the local, because we are right, and the people who have money can go to the private hospital and pay them money. So, you know, and a lot of people, if they have the money and have them, you know, see, they're not going to go public. They're not going to go to Cornell region. No. They're going to go to the best hospital. Anybody can tell me if I lie, I tell. Really, a serious thing. So one thing me cannot see, some of us start this in this little blog right now. So well then I think it's deliberately them people that do like do it that way. Because them know say them poor people are got these hospitals. So the more them kill them off, it's better for them. And them can bring the country in where they want to bring it in. Because they don't want to kill out poor people. Not physically, you know, but mentally. Because we talk about mental slavery, you know. Who can free our mind. May I tell you something, people have to look at it to themselves. But yeah, I get out of that out of my head because that's one serious thing. But I want to get it out quick and fast. Because it just come to me, you know. It's like my ancestors say, look, this hospital, because it's Mr. Joyce should be still alive today. No care in the world, you know. And, you know, a lot of people, there's so much people say, you have people we get a gun. Look, you have 50 cents, you know, get too much gunshot, you know. And the man still alive, fit and well, you know. If at Jamaica, I'm dead right away, you know. Some people get some little shot and things like that, and they so come to them injury. Why? Because the care. You know, I'm going to tell you something, man. People are look on them things, you know. People that go freely, have the good, what they feel good factor. Because then in the sunshine, they can go party, girl it out, flash out, and that's all them is. I want them okay in them body and feel good. Them have them health. They don't give a shit about nothing. Them have all them kids that grow up, because most of them youth, you know, and young people, you know, them have kids. So then I set no example for them kids. for when them grow up, because them will come now as a slaughter. You know what I mean? Because if the parents now set an example, so what go happen to the kids them? Because the parents among I deal with them happiness. I'm a sad situation, you know. But yeah. But we are talking about this wicked, corrupted and caring government led by Kanjo Wellness and Nigel Clarke. I remember, you know, them two guys, them are the head of the thing, you know. You know, so him come out the other day, come out about, him going to use tag. After the people, them thief out so much money, them people should not go to jail. And anyway, this brother go explain it, just like I'm going to explain it. But, you know, something I have to really, I was going to carry it myself, you know, but, you know, through me hear it, and myself, man, put the things them so good, we can't really match that. So I have to really, well, I'm going to match it in my own way, but he match it in a way where that's great. So I can just relax and make on listen to people, because this man thought the right thing. But, you know, Andrew, I should say Kanjo and Nigel, these two guys, remember, you know, Andrew go out of his way to make this man be an MP, you know. Remember that election when win? Yeah. In parachute him in and spend a lot of money to make sure him win that seat, you know. People remember that, you know. To make sure him win that seat. And as he win the seat, him appoint him Minister of Finance. Yo. And people can't look on them things and see them things there, you know, see what go on, you know, brother. I remember, you know, so him good friend. So bring him in for a purpose. So them can control the book. These are the two top men in the government. The finance minister, who can dilly-dally, flip-flop and juggle with the fucking yeah, let me tell you something, man. Man, sometimes you catch the blood clot people, you know, ring them by them neck. Me I tell you, you know, because that go on, you know, people can't see that. It get me fucking, yeah, let me tell you something, man. Yeah, the man parachute this guy in. Right? Parachute him in. To win the election and spend a lot of money and buy and appear that them people are going with, you know. And get this man in power as an MP. And as him win, Andrew Wellness appoint him for Minister of Finance. Look how much people was there before this guy, yeah. But that is a plan, you know. Everything these people do is a plan. What them see. So the two of them are work so close now. So anything I'm going to do, them know what go on. So I'm going to tell you, so them, after these people rob up so much money, and them should not really, and there's no investigation going on, you know, deeply, you know, pure lie and con, you know, and going around corner, you know. And people still make them people really do this to Jamaica. And who, other people that make them do it. Simple as that. People that make them do it. It would never happen in no other country. Not even Africa nowadays. In a them time. One time Africa used to go on them thing. But not them things that can't happen in Africa again. Because people grow up, people civilize more and things like that. But on Jamaica come like the pit of hell. Oh, nice, sweet Jamaica. I don't know what spread the street, brother. Something not right, something not right down there, sir. Because I don't know what going. All them people so quiet and say them come from a strong revolutionary people. Like Nanny Kodja and the whole of them, Marcus Garvey, Rete, Paul Bogle. So what them are asked, like, what happens to these them people, man? Some of them people, I know all them know if they really come and drop word, especially the musicians them. Some of them sick my stomach because them not really, them don't make a difference if them really work under one umbrella. Because everybody a fight against everybody. I don't know what go on, you know. It's serious. It's serious. It's serious. But anyway, I'm not going to keep talking on the things. One of you look at the year where this money I say. Yeah, man, I want to hear where this money I say because I want serious topic in the on serious reasoning not very long, but it's very serious. And I love it. Yeah, man, I love it. Seriously. Yeah, man, I love it. Bad. Very good reasoning. You know what I mean? And people have to really listen to see what's really taking place. You know, them one little island, them one little country. You know what I mean? And a joke. Serious thing going on here, man. Serious, very, very serious. Yeah, man, so I'm looking here a romantic reality, I say, right now. Yeah, man, because I'm a serious situation. You know? Here goes.
It came to my attention yesterday that SSL employees stayed off the job yesterday, Thursday, in protest at SSL's delay in settling August salaries. SSL's income at this point cannot support its operating expenses, much of which are necessary to facilitate the ongoing investigation. So, consistent with the policy I outlined in my budget presentation of March 2023, when, among other things, I stated that the government will make the required resources available to facilitate a thorough investigation of the SSL matter. Consistent with that policy position, I wish to advise that the government of Jamaica will ensure that through the FSC, which appointed the temporary manager, that SSL employees are paid for their work. At a later date, I will update the public on the amount and the extent of the support that is required of the government of Jamaica. The government's position is that the public interest is served by a complete, thorough, and independent investigation.
Okay, that was the voice of the finance Minister Nigel Clarke. So we're going to dissect it now. And why SSL even back in the media space at this time. You and I know that is Nigel Clarke and Andrew Holness want them buddies, them friends, to really get paid. Because you have to ask yourself this question. How can a sophisticated criminal organization, institution go broke so soon or go broke so quick? How can this institution go broke so quick? When you just thief over 5 billion from 70 clients. So, me not really buy that. They are just here because they need to get paid, and Andrew Holness and Nigel Clarke want to pay them. So anyway, let me go into what the Financial Investigation Division. So the Financial Investigation Division give an update on this criminal institution, SSL, Stocks and Security Limited of Jamaica. And their report is that the defraud moved from 40 to 70 account holder. And also another 10 million US were found missing. So 30 more client, 30 more account holder was found defrauded. So it moved from 40, because remember, 40, was what they have it as. 40 people get defrauded. Now it is at 70. So 30 more people get defrauded. So as a concerned citizen, what I was looking for, you understand, knowing that this investigation is a critical one to the Jamaican people, to clear our name abroad and make our reputation go back on track. I was looking for the administration to give us a well-structured press conference, knowing what take place with this criminal institution. So what they give us, is Jane and Panton, the lady with the walker, people with the walker and the stick and the take time walk and night gown and bed slippers, looking for sympathy. Let me tell them over here, so you say thief and criminal. Me not like thief and me not like criminal. Because thief come to kill, steal and destroy. So me not like thief and criminal. So me not have sympathy for no thief or criminal. Whether you're sick, lame, or lazy, no sympathy around here for criminal. For you're a criminal, you are a criminal. But what I'm saying, it takes a highly experienced, sophisticated criminal organization to pull off a robbery like this. Seasoned thief experience to pull off a robbery like this. Because remember now, in Jamaica, this is not a one person, you know. A Jean and Pantan can't pull off this on our own, you know. It takes a syndicate of experienced, seasonal criminals to pull off this kind of robbery. And 70 account holder or 70 clients. So we was looking for that kind of press conference from the government to come and make the citizen of Jamaica are aware or inform us that the rest of culprit is being caught, or we have serious lead onto them. But we didn't hear that. We didn't hear that. What we hear? What we hear? Say them broke and we have to go pay back people. Knowing that, you know, the people that was being defrauded is still worrying and wondering about their funds. Because remember, Jamaica, a lot of these people, you know, it's their life savings, you know. It's their retirement. They don't have no other savings. This is all that they have. So, for the government not to come and give us a structured, detailed press conference to keep us informed of what is taking place in this process. It's over 7 going 8 months now. And the only thing you come and telling us that you need more money to pay people to carry out investigation. And after 7 they go 8 months, you can't give us not even a tiny lead as a mustard seed. Bro, no, don't make no sense, bro. You don't make no sense, you're full of filth. You're full of filth. You understand? But before I go any further, let me tell you, say, like Nigel Clarke, them don't have no credibility. You know? And them, they can't talk to me. Because I don't know them in a criminal activity. And in a thieving activity. But before I go down into the SSL saga, let me brief you back. Let me care back on your mind for something with Nigel Clarke and Andrew Holness. Do you guys remember when the Integrity Commission of Jamaica fined the Prime Minister in wrongdoing when he was the Minister of Education, start 5 companies while working for the government of Jamaica, and we know that is conflict of interest. Well, one of the company, that company is Positive Jamaica Foundation Limited, where Holness remained as a director. Finance Minister Nigel Clarke, Warren Vernon were also noted as case director. You hear what I just said? Positive Jamaica Foundation Limited, where Holness remained as a director. Finance Minister Nigel Clarke and Warren Vernon were also noted as case director. As of November 1st, 2016. And remember, the election 2016 held on February 25th, 2016. So that was like, what, 9 months after this man placed on one of them board there, you know, brother. So a long time them a man in a criminality. Because he was one of the director in one of the company that the Prime Minister started while he was working for taxpayers. Conflict of interest. So them not have no credibility if you come talk to me. So when them come and I come talk, me know the whole of them are thief and criminal. So me not listen to them. Because we have them file over here. So let us move on to the meat of the matter. Because we are dissecting it. Because then say them broke and they don't have no money and we have to go foot bill. So why is Nigel Clarke is back in the media, Jamaica? Why is Nigel Clarke is back in the media? Nigel Clarke and Andrew Holness friends, they need to get paid. Nigel Clarke and Andrew Holness, them friends, them need to get paid from this criminal institution. You and I know, as Jamaican, forget this kind of job in this institution. It take pull string, friendship, or who know who before you can get this kind of job. We are colleagues, friends, buddies. Colleagues, friends, buddies. Because remember, a lot of our young, bright, intellect scholars, left university, their degree, their master, their bachelor, and can't get a job, in Jamaica, because you and I know it is pull string to get people in these highly sophisticated institutions. So it takes friends, it takes connection, links, and colleagues to get you into these positions. What these people have in common, Jamaica? Let's ask ourselves. What they have in common? Friends, buddies. We go to the same cocktail party. We ride on the same fancy yachts. We also use the same offshore account to hide our money in St. Lucia. We sit around those tables and we negotiate. And it goes on and on and on and on and on. So we know that this is a syndicate of people. They are friends. You understand? They are friends. We know. They are colleagues. What colleagues have in common? We share the same space. Ride the same yacht, drink the same champagne, have the same bitches and concubines. That's what they have in common. So they're supposed to get paid at taxpayers' expense. These people must get paid, and they must get paid at taxpayers' expense. Why should we as taxpayers have to foot that bill for them? When we know that this multi-billion criminal institution, SSL, because that's what it are in Jamaica. Don't get it twisted or go around it in Jamaica. This is a multi-billion-dollar criminal institution, SSL, fraud, criminal thief, institution, So why should we? When you and I know that they defrauded over $5 billion from 70 account holders. So now we know that they are 5 billion and plus richer right now. So why should taxpayers have to pay for the investigation into their criminalities? Why should we have to pay for this highly sophisticated criminal organization, institution? Why taxpayers have to face this burden? Why taxpayers have to face this bill? Because they are broke and they don't have no money. It is not the responsibility of taxpayers. This was the responsibility. It was supposed to be the responsibility of the government of Jamaica to go after these people aggressively when this information first break onto the scene. was the government of Jamaica responsibility to go after these criminals when the story first break and seize all of their assets. All of their assets should seize and sold to get that liquid cash to pay whatever investigation, to pay whatever staff is at the firm right now. It was the government of Jamaica failed those account holders. It was the government of Jamaica who failed to seize their assets. It was the government of Jamaica who fails to put some closure to this. They make it ride out. Ride out. And now you are telling taxpayers that we supposed to pay people who put on in turn to bail out this highly sophisticated criminal organization institution. Jamaica, the question is, how can you strap and broke? How can you strap for cash and broke? Jamaica, this is it. How can you strap for cash and broke when you just thief over $5 billion from 70 investors, from 70 account holders? How can you strap for cash when you thief over $5 billion from 70 account holders? And you are telling us, the citizens of Jamaica, that this highly sophisticated criminal organization institution is trapped for cash? When they are now over 5 billion richer? So why should the taxpayers bail out this multi-billion institution? Andrew Wallace, Nigel Clarke, why is the taxpayers of Jamaica need to bail out this highly sophisticated criminal organization institution? Why? So if you watch the trend, Jamaica, and see what is going on, watch the trend and see what is going on with the finance minister. First, the Financial Investigation Division come with a report. Update. They find more fraud. 30 more cases. 10 million US. Then you hear the workers who are working at SSL walk off the job because there is no money to pay them. Then Nigel Clarke come out now say him go use free money, taxpayers' money to pay them the people. Who don't see the trend? What will take place? Do you guys see the trend that is taking place? Nigel Clarke, Andrew Wallace want to compensate their friends, their buddies. So they bring this to the media to make us aware that then go pay them friend. Millions now. A company, you know, a criminal institution that defraud people over $5 billion. Our government is now going to pay workers from that criminal institution, you know, taxpayers' money, you know. And we don't hear them say anything, you know, about the 70 people, you know, that this criminal organization bring down, you know. These people who have their life savings, you know. Some of them don't have nothing, you know, brother. As seniors them, you know. So this was their retirement, you know, brother. And we don't hear the government of Jamaica come out and say anything about the 70 people, you know. But you're telling us about you're going to bail out the people who are working at SSL right now, you know, brother. Because guess what? The 70 account holders are not their friends. So they don't give a fuck about them. Who they care about is their friends and their colleagues. Because remember, a pull string, a who know who, a links to get into these places. Me and you know who are Jamaicans. So we don't go bail out with friends with taxpayers' money. But the 70 people who don't have nothing more, you don't say nothing about them. You don't say nothing about them, bro. So we don't know enough from long time. You, Andrew Holness, and Nigel Clarke are credible. Because me always say, no, my mother always tell me, no, me not like thief, my son, and me not like liar. So if you do something, come tell me. Because if somebody come say you're there, and when you come in, and me ask you, and you tell me, say X, Y, Z, and me they believe you, you know. Because me know you not tell me no lie. So me not like liar, and me not like thief. Tell me and make me fix it. I grow up with that principle. I don't like liar and I don't like thief. Unfortunately, my prime minister fall in both categories. The man is a liar and the man is a thief. So therefore, the principle that I grew up with, that my mom brought me up with, so liar and thief should not have nothing to do with them. So I grow with that principle and say, me not like liar and me not like thief. So I cannot go back on my principle and I cannot go back on my values. I cannot go back on my moral values that my mom brought me up with. Thief come to thief, kill and destroy. Think about it, Jamaica. There was not a structured press conference release regarding to this matter and the investigation that is taking place. Knowing that this is a highly sophisticated criminal organization that defrauds 70 people of millions, billions of dollars. And you did not come out and say, well, we're going to find a way how to, release some of these account holders' stress. Now, it's the people who is working for that criminal institution. You're going to bail out with taxpayers' money? Think about it, Jamaica. They say Tom junk, but Tom no food. You want to know if a man is your real friend? Drink and jump, drink and lay down a roadside and farm jump. And you will know who is your real friend from your enemy. Andrew Holness and Nigel Clarke is not the friends of the Jamaican people. Andrew Holness and Nigel Clarke no mean the Jamaican people no good. Andrew Holness and Nigel Clarke, look what they are saying to these account holders. Nigel Clarke, Andrew Holness have the responsibility when this article first break. And it is in the media that this company, this criminal institution defraud these people billions. They, at that time, they have the privilege to go aggressively after this administration to seize all of their assets and could action and sold and have the liquid cash to at least release some of these account holders. At least to release the tension of some of these investors. They did not. They make it slide out for months. And these are the same people who is keep on telling you that they are for you, they love you, they care about you, and they're all about growth and development and prosperity. But we know that the prosperity is for them and their friends. Anyway, my people, remember, to like and share and follow us over YouTube. Remember, it's Aromatic Realistic TV. We're always saying, no man is an island, and therefore we cannot stand alone. I always say, each one, teach one. Be your brothers and your sisters' keeper. Show respect to your neighbor, the same respect that you would want I and I to show unto you the same respect that you would want I to show unto you. My fellow man, be well, be well. Open up your eyes. You can't just continue to be like a tequisha. Licky tequisha. We don't know how Jamaican gets so licky tequisha. Everything the man fling pound, you just take, you just licky, you just bend over and take abuse. You just bend over and take abuse. Probably a birth control in them, I don't know. You couldn't walk when you come to Jamaica. Because you just take abuse, you just bend over and take abuse from these criminals. And since when Jamaica become licky tequisha, everything you know what them come go no take it and just lay down so. How no easy for lay down so. How no as you no lay down so, no foot open up. How no easy for take so. Everything this administration throw up and no take it. And that's a Jamaica gone. That's how no desperate. Licky tequisha. Come on, man. You show some courage, man. Show some resentment, man.
That's shot. Don't look too bad, man. Yeah, me like that shot.
Yes, it's nice. Yes.
Yeah, man, that shot.
Nice.
Yeah, wait, yeah. You think I want everything?
I like it.
All
right, nice.
All right, so I'll take that shot.
A big sound, I play a big tune.
Jah holy Emmanuel, I woy. Jah Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. Well, Gideon go busting out them head again. So much oppression poor people face right now. Them crying out for freedom. Them crying out for free speech. Then said them want to stand up like them black liberators, like Malcolm X and Martin Luther and the ancient monarchy where come pave the way, sir. Free up black people from me tear down them fence, yeah. Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon, well, the Gideon go busting out them head. I listen, I the power of the Trinity. Give us the teaching of His Majesty, and we know want no devil philosophy. Not until color for man's skin is of no more significant well to the color of his eye. Remember all the war done in 1935.